It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Brian Gumble. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We don't know if it was a private aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now. We have, I understand, an eyewitness on the phone right now. Sir, good morning. This is Brian Gumble. Could you give us your name?
Yeah, my name is Stuart.
Stuart, where are you right now?
I'm working at a restaurant in Soho.
All right, so tell us what you saw, if you would.
I was waiting at a table and I literally saw it seemed to be like a small plane. I just heard a couple noises. It looked like it bounced off the building, and then I just saw a huge ball of fire on top. And then the smoke seemed to simmer down. And it just, a lot of smoke was coming out, and that's pretty much the extent of what I saw.
Can you tell us about the scene?
2001, the year everything changed. Hello, everybody. My name is the Sports Time Machine, and welcome to STM After Dark, Episode 3, 2001. As you see, my next challenge tonight is this guy, 2001 Stratomatic. Looks like with all the extra players and all the fun stuff that goes with this. 2001, a very interesting year for baseball. It was a steroid year, so a lot of offense. And then September 11th happened, and our entire world as we know it changed. I'm originally from Bridgewater, New Jersey. Grew up there for the first 30 years of my life. I've been living in Utah for the last 23 years. So when the bombings happened, I was working at a 7-Eleven that morning. It was like 7:20 or something, where we always have the radio on, music-wise, and news broke in about the bombing. And it was just kind of a weird morning from that point. And then when I got off of work that day, or even on a break, I tried to call home, and unfortunately most of the cell towers that morning were also down because of everything going on. Listening to old stories like you just heard Brian Gummel doing the morning show and all the events happening, I was re-listening to Don Imus as I remember when reading a news article about WFAN opening their doors and being all sports radio station, thinking, oh, this could be fun. And then I got transfixed, and that's all I listened to. It was everything from Mikey and the Dog to, from Don Imus in the morning to, Steve Summers at night. And these guys really, if you listen to that 9/11 show, they all pitched in to keep New York safe and put the retrospect on what had happened to the world that we know it. This is not a STM After Dark about the bad events, because 2001 to me was probably one of the best World Series of all time. Unfortunately, it wasn't the ending that I'd expected, but it still was one of the best. And of course, what we're here to do is, again, to give you kind of retrospect on what had happened that day. So, again, bear with me here as I play some other audio clips for you guys today. Let's see. This was one of the better clips you're going to get. A great call by Michael Kay.
Willie Randolph and the entire Yankee team bounce at home plate as he leaps onto the dish with a 4-3 Yankee win. Oh, what a ball game! A game-winning walk-off home run by Derek Jeter. He is Mr. November. Oh, what a big base hit by the Yankees.
And that was the debut of Mr. November, as that was the first ever baseball game to ever go into November 1st. And that was game 4. And if that wasn't enough, Then you get Tino Martinez, I'm sorry, that was game number 3. Game number 4, up steps Bam Tino Martinez.
Two out, pitch is swung on and drilled, and he breaks it, and it's high, and it's far, and it's gone! The Bam Tino with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. He drills a game-time 2-run home run. Oh, the Bam Tino delivers big time, and the Yankees on the precipice of defeat tie the game at 3.
And that series was going back and forth. The Arizona pitching staff did what it needed to do to beat this Yankee team in New York, but this Yankee team refused to lose. And of course, up steps Scott Brosius the next day. And what does Scott Brosius do? It made Bru Yu Kim the World Series you'll never want to have again. Again, giving up the bomb that's put this game into extra innings.
Is the base runner, so Brosius, of course, the tying run.
But can Brosius do it again? Do we have deja vu in New York? Okay, folks, and then unfortunately I have to do this for all Diamondback fans out there. They blew us out in game 6. There was not a chance. We go game 7. The Yankees with the lead going into the bottom of the 9th with a chance to win, and the unforeseeable happens. Mariano Rivera blew a save, and Luis effing Gonzalez took front stage and ended this.
Chance of a lifetime for Luis Gonzalez. 2-2, bottom of the ninth. Game 7 of the World Series. Bases loaded. Center field. The Diamondbacks are world champions.
2001, folks. Welcome to Stratomatic. Just to let you know, on channel reminders, I am going to be doing, as I do some of my unboxing, my sorting, I'm going to do a preview of the year, what to expect. Of course, last night I did 2006. On my channel right now is the 1976 Stratomatic Advance replay. Game 1 was Boston-Baltimore. Last night, Mike Torres, even though wild as hell, pitched himself an unbelievable game, and along with Raleigh Fingers, pitched. You have to watch it, folks. It was a great game. Pretty close. That A's team, let me tell you, looking at them, 1976, boy, that team just had some stupid speed. Top 3-4 guys in that lineup last night were all double A's. There's no secondary speed ratings on this game, so you are running off the charts on the double A with the -2 to hold the runner and then the catcher's arm. So the A's are going to get some really big jumps on this season. I can see them stealing a ton of bases and probably staying in contention just like they did during the RJL 1976 replay. Folks, again, and this is what I do with this, by the way. I was going to show you, but that's the stack I have to work with. I end up separating them into divisions. So since this is 2001, I go ahead and start splitting the teams up like baseball cards. Again, I kind of compare this to the payoff pitch. I'll start splitting them into American League East, American League East Central, and West, National League East, Central, and West, and start stacking them that way. And then once that's done, I'll take them and I'll start splitting the teams, and then I'll band them together. Some of these teams are together. Some of them have been in a draft league, so they're not. So there's a bit of a pain in the butt, but I'll put something on to listen to, watch. Probably one of these games of the World Series, or maybe even World Trade Center, the movie or something like that. Just something to give me a 2001 retrospect while watching this. and then once they're banded together, I usually put them away unless something pops up that I want to do. And in this case, 2001 has always been something I wanted to do. I know Payoff Pitch is going to come out of this. They're talking about it. I want to replay that World Series. I want to see if I can get the same Buku Kim blow like 2 or 3 saves like he did in that World Series, and see if the Yankees can actually beat Schilling and Johnson from that year. The way they hit that series, I hope they fare a little bit better. Let me tell you, folks. This is STM After Dark, STM Sports Time Machine. This is your stratomatic sports time machine. As I do plan to focus a lot, as you see, with my new inventory that I've obtained by playing a lot of Strat on my channel. I do have other games. I have played Action PC. I have it. I do have Out of the Ballpark. I look at issues with games, and they are very hard games for me to get pictures and everything else. I know some of them are there, so I know there's videos on them too. Again, I got other ones too. I have played Payoff Pitch also. We'll see what new sets come out from them and see if I want to get a PDF file from them. I want to get back in doing some wrestling. I told you I want to do my Portland wrestling. Hopefully that will be on the way. Probably, Al likes the bowling, so hopefully you get the bowling back. Hopefully maybe put it on a Saturday, so you can do the step ladder on a Saturday and then do the competition rounds up to that point. So we'll try to put some other stuff on there. I'm having a lot of fun. Again, I'll say as a friend of mine, sure. He let me adopt all his Stratomatic sets for absolutely nothing. And again, this is the second set I've actually done in big stacks. I've already zipped up 1986 as a first edition with ballpark effects in the white colors. They're not perforated sets. They look like they came in, rubber banded when you got them from the company. They didn't have the perforated where you have to break them and split them and everything else. I've also done 1953, I believe it is, the year the Yankees played the Dodgers. I have to look again what year that was. But that had so many legends in there, from the Jackie Robinsons, the Hank Aaron's, the Duke Snyders, and that was the Triple Crown year for Mickey Mantle, too. Again, that came in advanced and black or blue, I believe it was, blue columned reverse side advanced. So there's no super advanced, there's no ballpark effects, there's no clutch, anything like that. So it's an old-fashioned Stratomatic game. Again, probably maybe do some with that in the future with that, and I'm not sure what. I know there's a 1970 set in there. I know there's an 82 set in there. I know there's an 85 set in there. So there's supposed to be an 88 somewhere there. I have 88 somewhere at home that I use too, because I am playing a 78, 88 replay on my computer. But right now at work, if I'm not busy, which sometimes is not the case, these things are going to be will give me something to do during the evening and get me through the morning. So folks, I want you to enjoy my videos. Please like, please subscribe if you're not already. And because you are, you get to be a part of this Stratomatic experience we're going to ride on. Again, the 1976 replay is doing pretty good. I wish it would be a little better. Hopefully we'll get that geared up and keep going. And again, my name is Mr. Utah Mike. I am your STM, the Stratomatic STM. So any questions, concerns, comments, please put them on my channel. Please like, please subscribe, and hit that old dinger bell when you see me go live for live baseball action or any other sports. Have a good night, folks. Let me start my sorting process. And of course, let's get to sorting 2001 Stratomatic Baseball right here on my channel.